Hey guys, Expat calling here. How's everyone doing? Hope everyone's well. A nice day here. I'm just sitting back here in my back patio and nice weather today. Warm day, warm summer, dry. Our dry season. I know some people in other parts of the world, like the U.S., some places are rainy, other places it's frozen. So yeah, we have nice weather here almost all the time. So I just wanted to show you guys. I guess I'm gonna do this video backwards. I already made one, and then because of, you guys know, my stellar editing skills, it turned out a disaster. It was all like sideways and it was upside down, so it doesn't work. I'm just gonna keep it vertical so I don't screw it up again. But I wanted to show you guys here in the back, first of all, something I thought was pretty amazing about life. Like Dr. Ian Malcolm said, life finds a way. So I saw this vine here in the back hanging over our wall, but this part was all dry, like dead. It's all shriveled up, and you can see this is completely, looks lifeless, right? But look at these little fruits that are growing, or vegetables. I don't know what they are, but they call these, I guess translated, they're bush watermelons. They're these little tiny things that look like watermelons, but actually you can eat these. You can eat these. They're nutritious, and they taste like cucumbers. You can see them. There's another one growing up there. Amazing, isn't it? Look at this thing that's so lifeless. Looks lifeless, but look at this. That thing's growing. So there's life in it. This vine that looks all shriveled up on our wall. So yeah, bush watermelons, but they're like cucumbers. They taste like cucumbers. When my wife was a little girl and she was abandoned, and she spent a lot of time just kind of on her own. She was out in these fields and she would eat these. This kept her alive. Amazing, isn't it? The creation. Amazing. So you can see our other back here, this is our patio. Patty's over here. She's doing some Bible reading in our little patio area. And it's actually her birthday today. So happy birthday to Patty. And so we got our other plants here. Other plant back there. You can see how big it is. They're so big. We planted these in the backyard here and just let them go. And over here we have the aloe plant, which is called sabila in Spanish. Very, very good plant for many things. You cut the leaves off, and then you fillet them, you peel them, and on the inside there's this brownish yellowish substance, and it's very, very stinky and it's very sour. So you wash that off with water, you get rid of all of that, and then you're left just with the spongy gel, like white transparent aloe material, right? And that's what's medicinal, and it's also, you can make like a drink out of it with sugar and everything, and you mix it up, and very good. Or you can apply it to your skin. It's good for hydrating your skin and for scars and burns and things like that. So you can put that on your skin, and it's kind of a jelly, sticky material, and you put it on your skin. You can leave it there and then wash it off, and it hydrates your skin. So beautiful aloe plant that we have there growing naturally. And so another plant that I have, this one I love this plant. We planted this. We actually transferred it from a pot, and then we planted it here and just let it go as well. And these leaves, when you look at them up close, they're very waxy. They're very waxy material, and it almost looks like an artificial plant, but this is real. And what I love about these plants is, for a lot of the climate zones in Honduras, which is very warm, very hot, lots of intense sun, intense UV, these plants are indestructible. I mean, indestructible, absolutely 100% resistant to the sun. They will not shrivel, they will not burn up, and these are excellent. So if you live in areas where you have lots of sunlight, where your plants are going to be, they'll survive in the house too, but they do excellent outside. So if you want a plant that will resist sun and heat, then look for plants whose leaves are like waxy. Okay, this one we have over here, this is a tree. This is a avocado tree, or aguacate in Spanish. You say aguacate. They're not called avocados, they're called aguacates. And this is a gold mine. It hasn't produced fruit yet because it's very young, but it will eventually. And when it does, that will be great for us because avocados here are very expensive. So that's a gold mine. So of course we have our mother-in-law tongues, and over here we have oregano, and over there oregano is also a medicinal plant. You can use it for cooking, for spicing, but also you take a couple of leaves, three, four leaves, put it in water, boil it, and you make a tea. And it is excellent. It is phenomenal for your stomach. Your stomach. So if you have stomach problems, digestion problems, if you have pain, like aches and pains, it's an analgesic. It's a natural analgesic, so it's excellent. It's absolutely excellent. So yeah, that's what we have going on back here in our little back patio. So I want to show you outside too. All this noise going on. They're fixing the with a grader. They're fixing the uh, dirt road, making a disaster. But it was horrible before. The road was absolutely horrible. How can I describe it? Lunar surface, and lots of potholes everywhere. So yeah, that's the situation. So I'm gonna come over here and show you guys how the road is. So thank goodness uh, the road's gonna be in a little bit better shape, and it's not gonna destroy my shocks and struts and on my car. Cars here really take a beating with the suspension. The suspension takes a beating with with these roads. The bad part about it is, turn my camera around here, is look at all the dust. So this is the bad part when they first grate the road, and it's all this soft material now is on the top. Cars come by, of course. Now there you can kind of see the machine. There's the machine down there, the grader. The disadvantage of it is once the the street is in good shape, people just go crazy because they're so used to driving so slow because of all the millions of potholes, and now they'll come by here like it's the frickin' Indy 500, and just absolutely kick up all this dust. And so it's impossible to keep your car clean. It's impossible to, you're cleaning the house constantly because of all of the dust, and it's bad for your health. It's really bad. During this time of the year, this dry season, there are lots of respiratory problems, lots of allergy problems, and infections and things like that because you're breathing all this shit out here on this street. All this street with there's garbage under here, and there's, you know, human urine and waste and animal waste and, all of that. And then they kick up all this dust. And guess what? You're breathing it. Right now that I'm filming this, my phone is already, the surface of my phone, the screen is getting full of dust. So it's unbelievable. But at least the only advantage is it'd be a little bit easier on our car. So yeah, that's the situation. So back down my street here, dead end street we live on, which is nice because there's limited neighbors. Okay, the only bane that we have here is this apartment building in front, which living in front of apartment buildings is not good, but such is life. So here we are back at my humble abode once again. There's my cactus. That's Eclipse. We got that from a friend of mine, a teacher, that a couple from Mexico that was here uh, during the school year, and then they got another job down in Peru, so they left and they went to Peru, and they gave me that cactus, and his name is Eclipse because when they bought it, that same day they bought it, there was an eclipse, so they called it Eclipse. So Eclipse is very happy with all of this sunlight, especially right now. So there are our mother-in-law tongues growing here. So I was thinking about um, taking Eclipse out of the pot and planting it in the ground. But the problem is, all the months that we have the rainy season, it's too much water for it. It's too much rain, and we get lots of rain water that kind of pools on the ground, and that's not good. So you can see this plant. Uh, the lirio. This is gonna have flowers very soon, probably tonight or in the morning. There'll be flowers now. They're ruptured. The plant, the leaf ruptures, and then these little sprouts come out, and that's a plant that's just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. They only last a day or two though. Doesn't last at all. So these are my walnut trees that are just huge. I love them. These are my absolute pride and joy. I love these trees. We planted these not knowing how well they were gonna do, but we gambled it and planted one over here, and then the other one about 15 feet away because they're very big. They need lots of room, and then we have one more over there, and they've just grown. And now we have, of course, this was my vision. I wanted to have these plants in front so that would give shade, an area of shade here in the front, so we could sit here and park my car. And here it is. Here it is, a dream, right? Realized. And so I've shown you guys before. Over here is this is the football field. It's where people play soccer over here. So that's kind of nice. That's why this street here is a dead end. And when they came here, they actually, when we were going to buy this house, they showed us several different areas that we could possibly build, several different lots. And there were these ones, and then across the street where I just showed you a minute ago, they were over there. But I saw that so open, and I knew that in the future there would be lots and lots of houses, and I didn't want to be next to lots and lots of houses. So over here was really good because we have 3 neighbors. That's it. That's it. And there won't be any more because there's no more room. So yeah. So here's again entrance into my house. This is also our vision, where I wanted plants on both sides, kind of a little path going up to the front door. So with my mother-in-law tongues, and now we have these plants that are growing, just came out of nowhere, beautiful flowers. So yeah, yep, that's the situation right now. So I'm gonna go here and shut the door, so too much too much dirt and dust from that road right now. So hopefully, I would hope that we would get a little, maybe a little shower, maybe a little rain shower, a little dusting, um, just to kind of knock the dust down a little bit. And then, but I don't know right now, maybe we might get some. There's been a forecast, but it's not very likely. So, but you know, such is life. So trusty coffee, yeah. Well, thanks for joining me here in this video over here at Expat Colin, looking at the expat life and seeing how things are going right now in the U.S. Well, of course, I've been here way before any of that. I left way before any of that, and such were the circumstances of my life. But I'm happy more than ever seeing the way things are going right now. So, anyways, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.